Hey, why don't we go fishing? Come on. Howdy there, folks. I just finished pouring the rest of the Turbo Bullet 2 heads for this next stocking, and I've been working on getting them cleaned up. Once they're poured, there's a lot of excess that needs to be cleaned on them before I can powder coat them and go on to the next stage. So I thought I'd show you what I do. Basically, this is where the pour gate is, and I got some dikes, and you come in here and you clip that off. Oh, where's my thing? And I keep that because it's going to be put back in for the next head. So I got that cleaned off, and then the rest of it is going to be with this X-Acto knife. I basically come in here and take the excess off as I can, and and while I'm doing this, I'm inspecting the head to make sure that everything's good with the head. So let's get this cleaned off. Now, of course, it's not going to go right. I'm trying to. One of the things about filming is you're trying to do it so folks can see what you're doing there. Let me turn it over on the back side, and we come in here. And some of those little tails you see sticking out there, that's the air gates in the mold. As you pour the lead down in, the air that's in there has to go somewhere, so there's little air gates, and you get some lead that goes up in them air gates, so that's good, actually, when you see that. That keeps you from having an air bubble. Well, it helps keep you from having an air bubble. Occasionally, we'll have an air bubble. So now we got the rough part of it done. And then I'm going to take and all this lead here that's dropping here, I'll clean that up, and it'll go in, try to save lead. So now I'm going to take a little file, and I'm going to go in here. Whoops, forgot to go back here. So now we're going to shape this head up, smooth it out from them cut marks so that you got a real good surface to paint on. Now I know a lot of folks don't do this. They just trim, do what I did, and they don't take the extra time to put the file to it. But I do, and it shows in my powder coat, and hopefully that we do that. So there we go. Now that's cleaned up. Now the next step is to shape the turbo shaft. So what I do is I come in here. These are wire benders, come in here and I bend it up a little bit more. And then I take a small pair of pliers and I tune it. Oh, forgot a step. I don't want to use the hook when I'm tuning it, because if I use the hook, it'll start flexing in there. So I try to tune it with these vice grips I've got set up here with some wire on them. And there you have it. The last step is to open the eye up so that I can get the blade on it. I powder coat it with the eye open, because if I powder coat it with the eye closed, when I flex it back and forth, that powder coating will come off. So that's the reason I do it. There's a good head. Somebody's going to get this head in the next order. We're going to hang it up here, and then we'll move to the next one. Hope that helps you understand a little bit about the process. It's not that I'm lollygagging. It's a lot of work to put these baits together. So until next time, tie lines, and hey, take a kid fishing. Bye.